Hello and welcome back to another Avatar: The Last Airbender Premier Draft. The first pack here is pretty weak. To be honest, the Sandbender Scavengers are a weaker rare, is a weaker rare than the Tools of War in black-white. I think I might take High Bay before Scavengers, and so from this pack, we might be taking a Messenger Hawk. Hmm. I mean, I feel like Messenger Hawk leaves us the most open to different types of decks, so. All right, rewarded. I don't know what was taken here. I guess the bonus sheet can make it so that there's two rares in a pack. Maybe that was taken, but Invasion Submersible is very good. And Knowledge Seeker, unfortunately, is not going to make it on the wheel. I think people know this card is stupid good. Also, fun fact, is a Spirit, so it can block those 1/1 otherwise unblockable Spirit tokens made by like Foggy Swamp Spirit Hunter and or Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper and the like. Ostrich Horse and Rebellious Captives over here. If we end up switching to something that's green-blue, I do not mind playing green-blue, even if it is the lowest win rate combat color combination. We have had success playing Herbalist and trying to wheel stuff. I'm very tempted to just taking it and then trying to wheel the Ostrich Horse and the Raucous Audience. But we could stay blue, and maybe the way we should draft is we should see if this Herbalist wheels. These fulfill a similar role. It's just this is so much nicer than the Raucous Audience, in my opinion, if you're trying to play a crazy lesson deck where you splash a bunch of colors. There is Accumulate Wisdom. So speaking of a crazy lesson deck, this is quite the payoff. 2 mana, draw 3 is pretty sweet if you can get to that threshold of 3 lessons in the graveyard. Momo, Playful Pet. It's probably the second best card in this pack. And now I think we take either a land that fixes for us or a white card. Do we like Invasion Reinforcements or Glider Kids better? I think we like Invasion Reinforcements. The instant speed aspect of this is nice. First time flyer or Glider Kids? I think they're pretty comparable, these two cards, and we are already mainline blue. So we'll take that. We don't know that we're white for sure. I've seen a few drafters build the Shrine deck. I don't know that we're brave enough to try building it just yet. Maybe in quick draft we'll try, but in a premier draft we'll take Rebellious Captives, keep the idea of playing green blue alive. We'll take North Pole Gates here. Don't like Honest Work. And here we see that Barrels of Blast and Jelly. Svevel, we'll take that. Try and stay open. And I believe this was the pick that had the Herbalist, the Raucous Audience, or maybe this is the one with Ostrich Horse. But either way, the green cards were taken. Let's check 17 lands. Yep, Ostrich Horse and Rebellious Captives were taken out of that pack. Both green cards. Herbalist is gone here, so the green-blue dream is kind of dead. I don't think we take Energy Bending, even though we want 3 lesson cards in the graveyard. It's a cantrip for 2 mana, a cycle for 2 mana. There's not enough like prowess or triggers in the set to justify that. Even if you have Guru Paythik, I feel like we still don't want to run that card. We'll take Meditation Pools in case we get a green card with Splash and something like Aang at the Crossroads. Pillar Launch was taken out of the last pack. Herbalist, Rocket's Audience, and Earth Village Ruffians. Ostrich Horse, Rebellious Captives for that. So there's a couple of serious green drafters. Blue-white does seem to be the most open right now. But it can be hard to tell if there's not great cards in a color. Let's take Boomerang Basics. We got First Time Flyer and Accumulate Wisdom that really care about having lesson cards in the graveyard, and this is a cheap way to get lesson card in the graveyard. As is Octopus Form, we'll see if that or Yip Yip Wheels. How do we feel about Momo? It could make Messenger Hawk and First Time Flyer cheaper. First Time Flyer being cheaper doesn't necessarily do anything for us if we play this turn 1. If we get Glider Kids, it could be nice. Oh, but Knowledge Seeker is here. I did not notice that. I think we'll just take Knowledge Seeker, to be honest. And try and wheel one of these 3 white cards. Benevolent River Spirit. Nice little pickup here. We'll want more stuff that's good at water bending. So Invasion Reinforcements is good. We'll want cards like Forecasting Fortune Teller. We'll pick up Zookeeper. Sweet. We'll pick up Kyoshi Battle Fan if we have to get 2 bodies early on for water bending as well. I think we'll take Master Baku just because there's nothing else enticing here. I don't love Water Tribe Captain or Iguana Parrot. I was thinking about picking up Water Skin and decks that have a lot of clues. Right now we have Knowledge Seeker, Messenger Hawk, and that's kind of it for making clues. Glider Staff is something we're going to have to take over the Kyoshi Battle Fan. I mean, this could still wheel, right? Pick 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, technically, I guess. We probably won't. We'll just take Glider Staff and be happy with it. This feels awesome if you get to airbend a land creature. Let's take Octopus Form over Haiku. This is going to be a cheaper way to get lesson card in the graveyard for Accumulate Wisdom. And Lost Days is going to be another lesson that we want to get into the graveyard. Yip Yip. We'll take over Crashing Wave. And we'll put our combat tricks over here in a pile so we don't end up with too many. I mean, this is not good because there's so much airbend and bounce, even if you do copy something awesome. It would have to be like something with like an ETB, like Aang at the Crossroads or Random Shot. I don't think we play Zuko's Exile either, so I'm going to put that in the sideboard. Combat tricks, removal, expensive stuff. Do nothing, draw spells. We haven't seen anything worth splashing yet. We do have meditation pools. This frees up an extra land and barrels of blast and jelly. If we ever do get there, I think we can take Misty Palm's Oasis. In case the card we're splashing is black. We have a water skin even. United Front is going to have to be taken over Invasion Submersible here. I love the Submersible. This card is stupid. We're going to get a Kyoshi Battle Fan out of this pack, I bet. Let's say Quench number 2. I really want to get to that 3 lesson threshold for Accumulate Wisdom. And we'll hope that Glider Staff or First Time Flyer wheels. It'll probably be a Pretending Pox Bear that we see. You don't know. I mean, one of them could wheel because there is a Yua here. As fun as drawing 7 cards is, this is a bit of a trap card. I mean, it's still good, but there's other card advantage in blue, and you can do this and then still lose. You can waterbend for a ton and still lose. You need enough to affect the board, and if you are good at waterbending, this is great, right? You put yourself in a position where you just have so many more resources than your opponent. But here we'll take an Invasion Submersible. Unfortunately for First Time Flyer, it's just not going to be the best card in the pack again. So we'll wheel it. We do need removal. We have very little interaction. That gets rid of creatures. Boomerang Basics kind of bounces. We'll put it over here. But it doesn't hard remove anything. Watery Grasp is that. I mean, I love Invasion Reinforcements, especially with a Benevolent River Spirit to get out, but we got to take Watery Grasp here. We're just talking about our lack of hard removal. This is some hard removal. Now we do get to pick up First Time Flyer. Lost Days, more hard removal, hard-ish. Doesn't like kill or exile, but it removes from the battlefield. I don't like any of this. I think these both have like around a 50% win rate. Invasion Submersible Wield. So blue and white were open. We were right. At least blue was open. We have 3 in this deck. So this might be a nice deck. Okay, this I don't understand. Herbalist was taken in the first pack. And a bunch of green cards were taken. What has happened? What are people switched into? Because temples are also still open. I guess we take another Yip Yip. I mean, white ended up being taken. We don't have much white, but we have United Front, so we're going to play that. Ember Island Productions not going to make it. We don't need these barrels. It does help us waterbend, but 5 mana for 5 damage is a little rough. We'll see if we actually keep this in here or not. We don't need any dual lands besides the North Pole Gates. Watery Grass. Maybe we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a bounce. Plus these bounces and counters. I think is good enough. Let's cut the barrels of Blast and Jelly. Glider Staff, also air pens. Our finishers are up here, including our Benevolent River Spirit. I don't love Master Paku. Can we swap him for anything else? We also didn't wheel those Kyoshi Battle Fans. We don't have that many clue token generators. 1, 2, 3, 4. But stuff needs to die here. So I don't think we run a water skin without anything to fix for either. Let's run it like this. We have an octopus form over here. Master Paku is a little bit more playable with these 3 tricks. But we're mostly playing him because we don't have anything else for him. What a strange draft. Green was highly contested at the beginning, including green-blue, and then we see a late herbalist. I'd like to figure out how to make the shrine deck, because it does look like fun. And it does look open sometimes. This is totally acceptable. All blue lands, but all blue playables. That is a good target to earthbend. Or airbend. Soka is getting bounced for sure. Or airbend. Now let's bounce him. Tempo of this deck is great. 3 invasion submersibles, a glider staff, cheap little combat tricks, quench to counter stuff on the way back down. Okay, well, we got to kill his 1/1 token, essentially. 1, 2, 3. Are we the beatdown? Yeah. We'll trade for Kyoshi Warriors here. Yes, we have United Front, but if we stop him from drawing cards with Soka, that's also good. Alright, well, sit back here, because First Time Flyer will become a 2/3 as soon as we cast Lost Days. And it can block Merchant of Many Hats. Assuming he doesn't have another Enter the Avatar State or Octopus form. Okay, show me what you got. Nothing. He just chumps. With, what's his face? 3, 4. 4 is good enough. Please don't quench. Cool. I think we do get it, and I know this blocks all his stuff. Mr. First Time Flyer. That's a 3/4. But I'm completely fine taking 3 to 5 damage and blocking Compassionate Healer with one of our 2/2s. I mean, oh, he decides he doesn't want Soka. Interesting. Does he have a board wipe? In case he has Yip Yip or the Fancy Footwork, we'll double block. Let's send Merchant of Many Hats back. We'll tap these two guys to crew Invasion Submersible. We don't need Invasion Submersible to be untapped. We could have Watery Grasp off this, or Octopus Form, or hit Yip. So I think keeping a white land might have been slightly better. No, Octopus Form makes more sense. We're not attacking in with Yip because he's got mana open still. Oh, he just sent Soaker to the bottom, so I guess he... Wait, what? He sent Soaker to the bottom, right? With the Scry? But we don't see it at the bottom. So he either had another Soaker in hand and we don't see the first Soaker at the bottom for some reason, or he drew another one. So 4, 5, 6. Let's attack with the first time flyer only. And then we'll send Soka back once again. Second from the top again. We just keep poking them in the air. Poking them. Alright, goodbye. First time flyer. 3, 5, 6. Start with a clue crack here. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we drop shields by playing Messenger Hawk. But I think we're just gonna have to live with that. The barrels. What's he gonna use the barrels on? Let's attack with Messenger Hawk first. See if we can bait out barrels. He probably won't blow it up unless we crack a clue, and even then he might not. You cannot blow up Benevolent River Spirit with Barrel Blast and Jelly this turn. The ward makes it 2 mana too expensive. We can crack a clue and then play Octopus Form to protect our guy, and that will also activate Accumulate Wisdom. I like leaving just Octopus Form up. Yip Yip would kind of accomplish the same thing. As we get to 7 power and toughness, but with Octopus form, we get to block too, because we'll have a 5/6 after Barrels of Blasting Jelly goes off instead of a 6/2. And he opts to play Soka instead of blowing up Benevolent River Spirit. And we can counter that. So we can activate Accumulate Wisdom this turn. Cool. Another Yip Yip. We put one to the bottom. Still drew one. Okay, so he's very light black. I don't think he has discard. So we'll play out our land. Knowledge Seeker. Crack a Clue. We don't need to play this out yet. Do that, hold up Yip Yip. And Octopus form or Razor Rings. Let's attack with our flyers. Fun fact, if he uses Barrels of Blasting Jelly pre-combat, we get to untap Benevolent River Spirit and block with it. Before he draws a card, we could Razor Rings. I guess we don't need to do that. We've got good double blocks. And if he tries to use the barrel here on the double block, we get to blow something up with our Razor Rings. He has Yip Yip, he'll live. He does not have Yip Yip. Okay. We have Octopus form, so this is a done deal. Hooray, we did it. This is maybe a sketchy hand to hold on to. We've got bunch. Okay. Less sketchy now that we have Vision Submersible. We'll let that play out so that we can bounce it with our sub. Okay, we're 1 mana away from waterbending this bad boy back. And here we will quench. One, two, three, four. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Mono blue. Okay. 3, 5, 6. No creatures to waterbend with. I think I would rather just hold up Lost Days. And if he does nothing, we will waterbend. This will give us a glue token to waterbend with, so 1, 2, 3 mana. We should be able to bring in Submersible tapped at his end step. He does like the Otter Penguin when he puts him on top. Makes sense. He'll be able to turn him into a 3/3 unblockable each turn. 3, 5, 6. This may be a hard thing to beat. A 0 mana draw each turn with our awkward start. We do get to quench that though, or send it back with Lost Days. Let's attack first. Okay, we get to hold up quench still. And he draws first, actually, which is good for us. That's more likely. Now if he plays guitar, we can't counter it. But we can counter the Otter Penguin that comes after. Oh, or he just slams Geyser Leaper. That's great for us. Huge trade. Another Invasion Submersible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We bounces Waterbending Scroll. Wow, okay, he's out of here. A little bit of an awkward start, but Invasion Submersible is a powerful tempo play. We got so much value out of countering his 5-drop. If he had played Katara with 2 mana open, and then we only got to counter the Otter Penguin, or he held up draw instead, then we would feel pretty bad. Yeah. Let's keep it. Play the island first so we don't have to hold up Yip Yip. And that's 3 lessons in hand for Accumulate Wisdom. We could have flashed this in as soon as he cast that. We really kind of just want to get these Yip Yips in the graveyard, so we'll cast them now. Okay, that's another opportunity for our Yip Yips. Does he have Realm of Co open? No, this is 5 mana essentially. Boiling Rock Rider is going to be able to bring back Pox Bears. So that's likely going to have to go. We'll wait till he taps and exiles Pox Bears, and then we'll Lost Days after that draw phase. Boo! I assumed he would get Pox Bears so he could replay it. I guess we take the damage here. Is quite a bit. And we'll send back Soka. If he exiles Pox Bears here by tapping Soka, then we'll probably Lost Days as Boiling Rock Rider next. He does not. Alright. I don't love this, but let's crack a clue. That's fine. Razor Rings to kill our 1/1. I think he feels like he can smash us here. He very well may. Let's blow this up before he's got Firebending. Katara, that's an issue. It's definitely an issue. What do we do here? Lost days. Hope we can get a quench. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. If he does it for 6 in response, we're dead. 3, 4, 5. If he waterbends for 6 in response to casting Lost Days during his upkeep, then we die. So we have to do this now. Did we play a land for turn? 3, 5, 6. Target creature you control. I don't know if we drew a land. Let's crack the clue. In case we didn't, we did play a land for turn. Invasion Submersible. I would like to kill his 1/1 token. I think we've got to send Soka back. He can't play that and Guitar in the same turn. He opts for Soka. I wonder if he's worried about counter. I think we do cast Yip, so we can cast Accumulate Wisdom. See if we can get Quench. Okay, let's attack with Submersible. Boomerang Basics. See if we can draw an island. We can. Play this. Bounce what? His Glider Kids or his Soka? So 1, 2. We'll have 1, 2, 3 left. I think we do bounce Soka. Play Master Paku. We can bring in 3/3 Invasion Simmer. We can turn Invasion Submersible into a creature, but it's gonna be tapped. "26 cards. Let's mill him. We actually helped him a little bit. Give him the Merchant of Many Hats. Okay, so our Yips are gone. Both of them, one is exiled. Let's just cast United Front for 1 billion here. 5, 9, 10. Sorry, we can cast this for 8. Please don't have Quench. There we go. Now the thing is, if he realizes that he just plays Guitar, Water Bends, and kills those Glider Kids. Okay. Doesn't kill Mr. Invasion Submersible. And now he's got 3 blockers for 8 attackers. 5 get through. We do 10 damage. He attacks with glider kids. Okay. We attack with 9 attackers. We do 18 damage. He can block 6 damage. 9 times 2 is 18. 6 damage. We only do 12. This adds 1. It's not enough. Let's start with Messenger Hawk. So he eats 2 creatures if we attack like this. Except that we can kill glider kids with octopus form. So this is fine. Alright. Anything besides board wipe, we're good. You're go. We shouldn't do that. He's gonna rope. Yeah. Oh no. We asked for it. We never should have gotten in the mud with this pig. Anticipate a lot of roping. Okay, I'll pause and I'll come back when he's done roping us, because I feel like there's a very high chance that's what he does here. Yep. Alright. We'll be back. Okay, opponent does rope us till 0 and then scoop. Alright. Important lesson. Not stooping to the opponent their level of BM. Could have been out there earlier. Tough deck to beat. Soka and Katara are very good. Katara in particular is pretty tough. But he kind of refused to play Katara and just waterbend. I think that's what I've learned with Katara as well. I'll hold on to her so that I can have a bigger board. But if you've got flyers and like a stinky 1/1, it's alright to play her, waterbend with whatever mana you've got left over her body and the 1/1 she's made. Just attack for like 8 to 12 damage. This is a totally fine starting hand. No block. No, thank you. And because we have vigilance, I guess we don't. We're 1 waterbending mana short. But we can potentially attack in the same turn that we tap Knowledge Seeker to turn Invasion Submersible into a 3/3. The opponent misses a land drop. That's great for us. 1, 2, 3. Let's just hold up Quench. Turn Invasion Submersible into a creature. Start with Razor Rings here. If he's got Pillar Launch and he lives, he does not. And that's going to be a pretty good Quench target. Okay, well, let's send Rebellious Captives back. and smack for damage now. I think we are the beatdown. There's nothing for 1 green that can protect him, and he sends it to the bottom actually. No reason not to attack with Knowledge Seeker first before we turn Invasion Submersible. There's no crew on this, because Invasion Submersible will be tapped when we turn it into an artifact creature. Okay, another Invasion Submersible is pretty sweet. I guess we can see what we draw first. Another Invasion Submersible out. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. We can hold up Octopus form even. The tempo on this is stupid. We don't get to turn Invasion Submersible. Oh, I guess we do. We can turn it into a 3/3 if we don't end up using Octopus form. And then we play a third one and I expect he'll scoop. He's not gonna like this. Is it non-land? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna be sick because we can play Octopus form. I think we just hold off on Messenger Hawk for now. He's gonna hate this. And we still get to turn our Invasion Submersible into a 3/3. Well, did we have to do that? What was he at? 4 life total? Oh, that card is stupid, and we saw it wheel Invasion Submersible. I think that's the first time we've seen it wheel since the first week of this draft format. I think this is a mulligan. We don't do anything to affect the board if he doesn't attack. And we're just sitting around with our... this is the same. Thumb up our butt. This is much better. Let's get rid of Yip Yip. And a land and hope to just kind of get lucky. We can afford to miss a land drop because we've got Quench as a backup. I would rather not. Hooray! That's 2 water-bending bodies for Invasion Submersible. Okay, opponent is not playing anything to the battlefield just yet. They are green, red, blue. Let's crack this glue and see what to do. Hopefully we got a land and we can hold up Quench. Nope. So a little bit awkward. But that's going to be a good bounce target. I guess this damage in. I think we do still bounce it. One, two. We need to leave 1 creature behind to waterbend. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's cool. Haste means it can tap for mana now. Guess we might as well send this back now. Three, four. I guess 5. We'll hold up Quench / Accumulate Wisdom. Gotta remember that this can pay 2 mana for lessons if that's what we're countering. Otherwise, it's an extra mana, and he's at 7 mana. One, two, three, four. Okay. Gonna gain 2 life here. And it's gonna be hard to push what was an advantage on board. Now that he's got all this mana, 4 cards in hand, and is gaining life every time he earth bends. I don't think we can wait on this. Let's just go fetch something up. First time flyer. Full control. Yeah. We put the lands on the bottom. It didn't matter which color was which. Attack with just the flyer. Doesn't have discard colors. We'll play first time flyer and pass. Scary stuff. I don't want to see, I guess, Boomy. Even with 1 lesson, Boomy would not be fun. I don't want to see Lost Days. I don't want to see Badgermole. I want to see land. Soga is actually kind of alright. This makes me think he's got a bunch of lessons. That's alright to see. He's got 3 mana. We can't quench that. We can gain life off Sparring Dummy as well. Okay, how about attack with these 2? I was thinking about, he has 2 mana. Bouncing his Hermetic Herbalist before attacking. But I think this is better for us. He doesn't kick. Can't quench that. We won mana. We can quench that, right? He's only got 1 mana. It's going to come in as a 3/4 hasty boy. Alright, well, he's only got mana for Octopus form available, so this should be a good double block for us. Trading a 3/3 for a 4/4, that's going to give out every ally haste and a 1/1 counter. Definitely feel like we're trading up. Ooh, okay. Let's attack with just the flyer. Are we happy to trade with the sparring dummy? With our invasion submersible? I don't think so. And therefore we don't attack. So I mean, no reason not to do this pre-combat. Because he's tapped out except for Octopus form. If we get to survive 1 turn with Benevolent River Spirit, I like that. And I do veer cards like Lost Days from him that will remove our creature and create a clue token. So if we get it and deny the clue token, keep Benevolent River Spirit around, we feel pretty good. Let's block this. +2/+2. I mean, what would he have? +1/+1 and indestructible? We're giving him a free 1/1 if he doesn't have anything here. If he's got Firebending Lesson, I guess he can have other. Yeah, let's just block like this. So 10, he can do 12 damage to us, or he can eat Invasion Submersible. I did not have Twin Blades on my bingo card. Okay, if we sack a land, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this 1, 2, 3, 4, doesn't really change anything. We don't need to do that now. All right, let's put him on a 1-turn air clock. Set him up to die next turn in the air. Not a lesson. He doesn't gain life. Okay, Octopus form can also be used to add a blocker. If it looks like he's got us dead. He's got 9 power on board. That can attack. He's going to sparring dummy right now. He's going to remove it as a blocker to see if he can get a lesson and gain life. I bet. Badger Mole. I think that's actually a good thing for us. Is it? He goes to 6. He's doing 9 damage here. +2/+2 will kill us. And this 9, 11, 10. So if this is 2 toughness, 9, 11, this will keep us alive. If it's +1/+1 and it's a lesson that's +2/+2, that's the same thing, right? So he's got 9 damage coming at us. Now this is 8. So if he has +2/+2, that's 10. We use Octopus Form on Invasion Reinforcements, we live. So I think jumping the trample still makes sense here. Now we should win. Hooray! Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, knowing the combat tricks in this set is pretty important. They're pretty playable. Like, you can die Twin Blades, even though it's not one of the better ones. You need to be aware of the flying that you get from Yip Yip, because there are so many allies. Octopus Form, you gotta be aware that that's gonna tap, and that you could get blown out if you play a very expensive combat trick. Or a removal spell on something. And +2/+2 is where most stuff is at. The Reach Pillar Launch as well is also not seen as much, but Yip Yip's seen plenty. Octopus Form is seen plenty. Twin Blades I've seen used in a lot of red decks. And so if you can afford to play around them, you should. This is a great starting hand. We have a Yip Yip to power up these first time flyers. So they should be 2/3s in no time. We'll probably start with Knowledge Seeker. And opponent looks like they're good mannered. We'll hit them back with the hello. Alright, Knowledge Seeker is going to do more damage. And he has Vigilance. So we play him first. Easy, no block. Okay, no blocks, so we play Invasion Submersible and we get rid of his clue token. If you block there, we use Yip Yip, and then we play out first time flyer as a 2/3. It's going to be a no block again. I think it's better to keep Knowledge Seeker around as a water bending body, and we could be drawing eventually off it. Grown this guy. Okay. I don't want that thing to attack Zula on the hunt. Is it worth using Boomerang Basics? I don't think so, because we've only got one island. Let's play out first time flyer. Two, 3 would become a 4/5 if we use Yip Yip on it. So let's hold up Invasion Submersible. Crew. Oh, it's going to be tough. Okay. Let's see if he cracks the clue pre-combat. So he could have Heartless Act here, where Zula always lies. Mm-hmm. I guess if he has Azula Always Lies, we still get to trade for it if he's got Sold Out or Heartless Act. And he blows up our Submersible before we can block. This is just tough being on the draw. If we were on the play, you know, he plays his Azula, he doesn't get a chance to create 1/1 tokens and crack clues. And we're big chillin'. Special note is if we get Knowledge Seeker to 2 toughness, then it gets to block his 1/1 spirit creatures he makes with a Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper. He's trying to spend his mana now. Before Invasion Submersible is a creature. We get to live that. He's not. We get to live that. Maybe this is incorrect. But let's use Yip Yip here. Maybe he's baiting this out so he can play Azula Always Lies, but let's not play around him having exactly Azula Always Lies. And now he can't have anything. There's nothing for 1 black. We get to trade for Azula on the hunt. And it wasn't that bad. It wasn't too bad. Okay, we can 2/1. Airbend this spirit token to kill it. We bring this back, I guess. Try and draw land. Yup. I think no attacks. First time flyer is going to block the Merchant of Many Hats. And we're at 13. Professor Zay. So he can bring back what? The firebending lesson. Yeah, let's attack with just the first time flyer. Play first time flyer. And airbend back his Zay. How did he play Zay for swamps? How did he not have to tap both islands? Oh, because it's airbend. Duh. Okay. That just leaves white mana up. So it doesn't do anything. So let's attack with these first-time flyers. And just slam Benevolent River Spirit. Say deal with this ward. I don't care about Master Paku. But Octopus form, if this thing gets to live, will be nice. It makes it through this turn. So he was casting Firebending Lesson straight off Firebending mana only. He has no mountains. He cannot recast it if he brings it back with Zay. Okay, well, that wasn't going to grab anything, so it was either Earthbending or just peeking at our hand. It means he's got no lands in hand. These are all playables. If he has Azula Always Lies, he can't afford to pay the ward. Octopus form also wouldn't do it. So an attack with just Pirate Peddlers makes sense to me. It's an easy no block for us. We hit him for 8. We could hit him for 9, 10. Four, 6, 8, 12. And we've got Octopus form and Quench. Both. So he's dead. If he doesn't jump here, and he'll jump. Second, this clue token won't count as the second card drawn for the turn. And I wonder if he'll know that our Knowledge Seeker is a spirit and can block his 1/1 spirit token, or if he'll attack with it and we'll get a free spirit token. He could have Azula Always Lies and get us with that. But I'm willing to take that risk. Because that means he's spending his mana on something not killing one of these flyers that's going to present lethal. All these flyers are going to present lethal. With Octopus form and Quench backing it up. I guess he'll gain 2 life off Foggy Swamp. Five, 8, 9. Let's block this. Okay, that's it. Win another close one. Ooh, this deck is great, but can we win something by landslide once? This is always tightrope that we're walking. I think there was that one game we won by landslide where we played like 3 submersibles basically back to back. The rest of the games have been close. Captain Chaos is our next opponent. This is only blue lands, but it's keepable. Oh, these islands are gonna mess with me. They don't look like islands. These islands and swamps, they kind of like don't register. My brain is islands and swamps. Okay, only having islands is a bit of an issue here. We're not gonna have any bodies for Benevolent River Spirit. And United Front is pretty far from being cast. This is looking like it's gonna be a loss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't even cast Benevolent River Spirit next turn. Yikes. Yeah. Okay, well, we can Razor Rings. Or we can Lost Days. We'll sit back now. Lost Days will turn First Time Flyer into 2-3, and we can block the Pirate Peddlers. Before combat, we need to do this so he doesn't get Firebending Mana and a Clue Crack. Be able to sack that for free and grow the Pirate Peddlers. So we can't like surprise him with a 2-3. If he has something, it's not going to be like a free sacrifice, so I'm glad to take that trade. Whew! Okay. This is still scary. We do have Razor Rings, though. Benevolent River Spirit or Razor Rings? Let's get Benevolent River Spirit out there. It has Ward. The Scry is going to be nice. We need no more islands. We need plains and playables. Okay, we just take this. Razor Rings is not going to be enough damage to kill that thing. There's Azula. We can block that. Lost Days plus Yip Yip. Lost Days plus Yip Yip. Or Lost Days plus Octopus Form. He's black, so he's more likely to have removal, so we'll keep up Octopus Form mana rather than Yip Yip mana. I think I would put it on the bottom if I were him. He puts it second from the top. What could he have? Yip Yip here? 6-5. 5-6, that's fine. Octopus Form is fine. Azula Always Lies is fine. Sold Out is also fine. Lightning Strike. Let's have him pay the ward. Octopus Form? Do your thing. He's got Sold Out. Like, it'd have to be like Heartless Act for him to be able to afford the ward. Okay. Okay, we might be doing it. We might be stabilizing and playing United Front here. Do we just play it for 5? And take 2? We hit him for 5? Yeah, he's like on a 2 or 3 turn clock. We are on a 4 turn clock. So I'll trade 5 damage for 2 here, even though we're at 7. Oh, these are mountains. Oh, so could he have Twin Blades? But that still would not be enough this turn. Ooh, Ozai! Ozai could be enough. Oh, we're gonna have to block that with a lot of creatures. Okay, that's a good sign. He doesn't have anything, and we know it's Beetle-Headed Merchants off the top. If you think about it, this is one card for one card. If he doesn't have something here. I mean, if he has Lightning Strike or Firebending Lesson, we still live. Razor Rings will be nice because it'll gain us 2 life. If we even have to play it. Well, Yip Yip kill him. 5, 7, 9. Yip Yip will kill him. So let's play Invasion Submersible. Bounce this. There's nothing for 1 black. Good game. Ooh, buddy. That was fun. 2 Lightning Strikes. And that's from like the bonus sheet, right? I feel like you don't see Lightning Strike very often. Oh, no, that's just Lightning Strike. That is the card you see. It's just got different card art, I think. I think I'm thinking of the 1 mana Lightning Shock or something. But anyways, that's a perfect 7-0. It doesn't totally surprise me. Even though our only rare is United Front, Invasion Submersible is like rare power level. This is one of the best cards in the set. Probably the best monocolored uncommon. And that game where we played Invasion Submersible into Invasion Submersible into Invasion Submersible is just absolutely stomped the opponent. Master Paku's not a good card, but the rest of this fits pretty well. Razor Ring's also not a great card, but plenty of lessons. And really the only bad card is Paku. So, good games. We'll see you next time.